real, keeping it real. What's that you say? Keeping it real.
Find all that you desire, something more than you have ever known before. Is there something that you are missing in your life? Perhaps there is. What you realize you may not find within your heart, within the strike of your beating.
Here we are, RoCkToBeR at the branded saloon, and I have a spooky co-host for the day.
Yes, this is Count Zestula.
Count Zestula.
All the way from Canada-mania.
Canada-mania.
Yes.
Wow, did you just make that?
There's many energies about that you are not aware of.
And what brings you to Brooklyn?
You do, my dear, with your lovely goth look and great entertainment value.
Oh, ooh la la.
Yes, we are. On the rew-who-nyc show at the branded saloon in
In
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
New York.
Oh, I thought it was BrOOkLyNNNN.
We can call it BrOOkLyNNNN just for today. If you
Yes,
wish.
yes.
Yeah. BrOOkLyNNNN. I know that. Yeah, sure, it sounds
And
good.
you're Count Zestula.
Count Zestula, all
Okay.
the way from Canada-mania.
Canada-mania.
Yes. Scary.
Very scary. So, did you have anything you wanted to say?
I wanted to offer you a treat for Halloween.
And
Would you
what-
be willing to take a treat from me?
What do you think, people? Should I take a treat from Zestula?
Count Zestula.
Okay, they say take the treat.
Okay.
Is
Out
it
of
door
the
one
the
or
magic
three?
Brooklyn hat comes a treat for you.
Oh, that's a nice hat.
Okay, that's for somebody else who's very close to your show. But
Oh.
this I present to you in thanks for all you do for me
You
and
are
my
too
branding of
generous.
ZeSt Radio show.
You are too
Thank you.
generous. Should I open
Open
it? Right
You should open it right now.
now? Yeah, should I open
It's
it
a
right
little
now?
early treat that I hope you will appreciate.
Oh my God, look what I got, a choker. I
Oh,
love it. I love chokers.
it won't prevent me from biting your neck, will it?
Oh, my favorite item in the world is a choker.
Open
I
the
was
box,
just
Brew.
on the show and they told me I have to stop wearing chokers, but sorry. Oh, there's a whole letter and everything.
A letter and
Do I need
everything.
to read it?
If you wish, you may.
Dear Rue, thank you to you and your wonderful community for all you have done for me and the ZeSt radio show community. Your friendship and support are very much appreciated. You rock with love and respect, Zest, and a secret friend, a curler.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't mention the girl too often, but when she appears, it's usually cold and brittle in the winter.
With ice?
With lots of ice.
Oh, no.
Poured over your favorite drink, perhaps.
Oh, there you go. What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink? Well, of course, you know. It's red.
Blood.
It's red. It's in a liquid form.
Wine?
Oh, look at that. An American flag on a big apple. So that's like New York.
There's something
Right
on the
there.
back for you.
Don't tell me you freaking got it in script. Oh, Zest! Zest radio show. Wow.
And it's NYC 20.
Wow, this is wild. So, are you
To do with the United States of America. We'll see what happens as the show develops.
yeah, this is cool because, you know, the Big Apple is New York. You know
Of
that
course,
means the Big Apple.
yes.
And then an American flag, which means America.
America.
Well,
the Stars and Stripes forever.
And you're the 53rd state, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is the 53rd state
Yeah.
of the United States of
There you go.
America.
Thank you so much. You want to have a
You're
little
very welcome.
pasta?
A little pasta?
Because today happens
Ooh, it's
to be...
covered in some kind of red sauce.
Yeah,
my
I even
favorite
use
color.
red sauce. It's because today is National Pasta Day.
Oh no, you put garlic in it.
Is that... No, I took the garlic out.
What's next? You're going to offer me for some steak?
No, some prunes. It's National Prune Day.
National Prune Day.
Would you like a prune?
The prune is good.
Yeah.
Yes, good for my constitution.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. America, Constitution. There seems to be a theme.
It does.
So happy Halloween to you, and I hope you enjoy that treat in good health.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was
You're very welcome.
so generous and thoughtful, as you always are. So what else? Do you want to know what else is on this day, October 17th?
Absolutely.
It's, like I said, National Pasta, and it's actually 4 prunes day. So I think you're supposed to eat 4.
I don't know if I can handle that much Constitution.
I don't know what is good. All right, what else happened? The U.S. company Apple, which you just gave me an apple, breaks of its iPhone 4. Who remembers the 4?
What was that, yesterday?
It
It's the
sold
4.
over 4 million in 4 days.
4 million in 4 days.
The number 4.
Wow,
That was
that's
a
miraculous.
record.
Congratulations.
And that was on
Apple.
this day, 2011. So God only knows how many they've sold now, right? In Mexico, Virgin Group chairman Richard Branson, who doesn't want to know that guy, opens the world's first commercial spaceport.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you hear Lady Gaga's going on the first Gaga space shuttle from Tim to the moon or something?
Wow.
They said that they're behind schedule. They said that they were expecting to be flying by 2013.
But it's 2014.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. But I think they say January 15th, but I haven't heard lately. Jimmy, do you know? Do you have any insights?
2015.
Yeah, 2015.
2015.
So they're 2 years behind schedule.
Mr. Branson, he can afford
He
it.
can do anything
He
he
can
wants.
put things off schedule and get
He
away.
could cure the homeless.
Absolutely.
He could. He could end the hunger of America, of the world.
Potentially, yes.
He could.
Mr. Branson,
But
please.
you'd rather have Lady Gaga on a plane
That's
going
right.
to the moon.
But we should ask Mr. Branson.
He's allowed to do whatever he chooses.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, what else? In Mexico, no, that was it. Keith Moore, do you know who he is?
Not a clue.
Sentenced to 6 years for robbing Sting of $9 million.
How many years? 6 years?
6.
6 years for $9 million.
And now Sting's on Broadway. Look at that. I guess he won. Billy Joel performs opening concert at Cleveland's Gund Arena on this day. The first World Series with non-U.S. team Toronto loses 3-1.
That's never stopped.
And
For,
they like
for a
the
couple of
Jets?
years. For 2 years they won World Series.
Wow. The Traveling Wilburys' first release, Handle with Care, was on
That's a
this
beautiful
day.
song.
Yes. I worked at the Ritz then, and my manager, we would always sing to him, anything you want, you got it. That was our song. So, you know.
There's a few other
You were in
big
it?
No, he wasn't in that.
No.
Willie wasn't
No.
in it?
No, it was Dylan.
Dylan.
Don't you see how I know the Traveling Wilburys? I feel like such a dumbass so many times on
Roy
this show.
Orbison.
Roy Orbison, that's who I meant.
He was on the first album.
Yes.
Then he died.
Right, but he was on anything
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
You got it. Late night comic closed at the Ritz. That's where we were. This night after 4 performances. Lady Nancy Reagan undergoes modified radical mastectomy. What's a modified radical? Sounds like an oxymoron to me. I know, right?
Yeah, something
Shouldn't it be
wrong.
aggressive?
Yeah.
No, modified radical.
Yeah.
Beatlemania closed at the Winter Garden Theater after 920 performances. Did they go to?
Yes, of course they did.
Yeah?
In Maple Leaf Gardens in, I believe, 1965.
Wow. Mother Teresa of India was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize on this day. And Lou Piniella was named the New York Yankee manager. When my grandfather's name was Lou, and games, and they'd be yelling, Lou, 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 and I always thought they were yelling for him. And I'd say, they're yelling for you, Papa. And he'd say, no, they're not. They're yelling for Lou Piniella. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. Your family is infamously famous.
Oh, they love the Yankees. Bee Gees, Morris Gibb married Yvonne Spenceley. That's Yvonne Elliman, right? Didn't they get married? The Gibb and... You don't know? The Bee Gees?
I don't follow that kind of, newspaper articles.
That was... Really? Wow.
I'm not a fan of the National Enquirer.
What about Chuck Berry? My
Chuck Berry.
Ding-a-ling. Hit number 1 on this
My
day.
ding-a-ling?
I'm sure it did hit number 1.
Too. Yeah, that's pretty radical. The Plastic Ono band's Cold Turkey is released in the UK on this day.
Temperature's rising.
Yeah, Hair premiered on this day on Broadway. Who didn't love Hair? I know. Streisand stars on Belle of 14th Street, a special on CBS in 1967. I love her. Memorial service for Brian Epstein at New London Synagogue, same exact day. Oh, thanks for being with us today. You're an angel. Bearer on this day.
Wow.
How could they fire him? What did he do so wrong?
He was their manager.
Oh, they must have been losing.
I wonder, yeah, you think that might be why, right?
A losing streak.
Oh. In New York Museum of Modern Art, they have Henri Matisse hung upside down from this day, and it wasn't corrected until December 3rd in 1961. That's funny, right?
They hung something upside down.
Matisse, you know Matisse?
I've never heard of Matisse.
Oh my God, that's
I am
living under a rock?
I'm living at night in some other
Oh.
sarcophagus.
Gyms are all closed at night.
Queen Elizabeth is fined $140 for withdrawing her racehorse on this day in 1959. The thing that I like about that is it's 140, and today is my daughter's birthday, and she was born at 140.
Happy
I love you.
Happy birthday,
We
Eva!
had the sweetest morning, too. I'm so happy. Oh, my God, that was nice. Also on this day, Britain's Queen Elizabeth, 2 years earlier, and Prince Philip visit the White House in 1957. Wow, this queen, she is the ever ready battery, I swear. She's sure and Keith Richards should run away together, right? I know. I think they should. They'll live forever. I know, right?
Yeah,
I bet they're friends anyway.
Now, there is an old joke about Keith Richards.
Yes, he became.
After a nuclear war,
He'll still be here.
it'll be Keith Richards and cockroaches.
And the Queen of England.
And the Queen of England.
Yeah.
And share.
Exactly.
$150 less in her pocket, though.
Right. Albert Einstein arrives in the U.S. as a refugee from a Nazi Germany on this day. Radio Corporation of America, called RCA. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of RCA.
It was created on this day in 1919.
Wow, they make some excellent jacks.
They do. They do. RCA has been around a long time. And birthday, I said, it's also Eminem's birthday. Yes. Wycliffe Jean's birthday. Ziggy Marley's birthday.
Right.
Chris Kirkpatrick.
Yes.
Yes. One of those NSYNC boys. I know, she always knew. Eminem and NSYNC at my birthday. Yes. And Evil Knievel, always.
Evil Knievel.
Montgomery Clift, Rita Hayworth, Arthur Miller, Jerry Siegel, the comic book writer of Superman, Pope John Paul I. It's his birthday today. And Irene Ryan, we all know Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes.
Her birthday. My daughter is in such hot company there, boy. Wow. Angels, people who passed away this day. Joey Bishop is an angel with us today. Tennessee Ernie Ford died of liver disease, but at least he was 72. I know that's young, but, you know, if you're going to drink till 72, you know, I hope he was drinking till the last day. Yeah, if he died, you know, I mean, I hope he didn't, like, stop and then, you know, die. That would suck, right? Alberta Hunter, the U.S. blues singer. And Chopin. Frederick Chopin.
Chopin.
Yeah. He's an angel with us. He died at 39 years old. Yeah. And that's enough of that. You ready to meet some people?
Well, can we do a little bit of something else for a
Yeah, that's what
moment?
I was wanting you to do before. Do it.
Okay, we're going to do it. The Halloween safety tips for kids news, courtesy of the rew-who-nyc Show.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to make this interactive. So, anybody have any Halloween safety tips they'd like to bring forth?
Don't eat the candy.
Don't eat the candy.
It might have razor blades in it.
Okay, with the candy thing, what you should do is actually have an inspection mat set out, and then inspect the children's candy after they bring it back. But even before that, if you don't want your children to eat those candies, prepare a big Halloween dinner.
Yes.
Before they go out trick-or-treating.
They never want to eat it before. They want to go get the candy. They're not stupid, these children.
Well, you can force
They've had
them.
Halloween before.
Yes, and you know.
We used to try to order pizza. We used to try to make it really good. They didn't want it. No, they want the candy.
Straight for the jump.
Yeah, that's it.
Also,
It's
you
a
know,
good tip, but do you have kids?
you know, I don't have kids
That's why.
in the normal sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I
What's
have
your
a
next
family,
tip?
but it's
What's your next tip?
my next tip is always cross the street when the light is green.
Oh, I like that tip.
Cross
Yes,
the
of
green
course.
light.
Yeah, be
Yes.
safe. Never walk between parked cars either. Also, you might want to consider having extra care when producing costumes for children. Ensure they are fireproof.
That's a
And
good one. That's a
ensure
good
that
one.
the eye holes are big enough so they have a good peripheral vision when walking at night.
Flashlights.
Flashlights is a good idea. Thank you for that. Bringing it forward.
Helping cut the pumpkin.
Helping cut the pumpkin, oh yes. Well, first of all, children should not be allowed to cut the top or the face of the pumpkin. And in that case, adults should do that. And you only let the kids clean out the pumpkin, and then you can carve the face. But buy one of those kits with tiny saws. But be careful, because you can be cut by them as well. And ensure that if you're going to have your children carrying a scythe, a butcher knife, or a pitchfork, ensure that the tips are smooth and flexible, so as to not cause injury if fallen on. Yes, there are a myriad more safety tips. The one for the modern world, which I have just learned of recent history, is do not text and walk while trick or treat. Yes, keep your eyes on the road. Look around. Make sure you
Just
know
use
where.
FaceTime. Come on. You want to show your costume off anyway, right?
Selfie.
Yeah,
Selfies.
yeah.
And one more important thing. Young children, never talk to strangers and never get into strangers' cars. Always be wary. Always ensure there is an adult with you.
Unless you have your mace with you.
So, on behalf of myself, Count Zestula, or Roostar,
Or your, what's that called again?
a taser.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
You have your taser.
Yeah.
Or a baseball bat.
Or Shay.
Yeah.
So then, you know, I don't know.
So as I was saying, on behalf of Count Zestula or Roostar, the rew-who community, we wish you a happy, safe, and fun Halloween
And
this
no
year.
razor blades in your apples. Yeah. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Mind, soul, body, spirit. Please take your seats. The show is about to begin. Welcome.
Keeping it you. What's that you say? Keeping it real. Keeping it